Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to another Wild Rift video, and in today's video we will be looking at a new tier list for every single role in the game after the recent update with the new champs, with the new changes. It's gonna be an interesting video, guys. So there's timestamps in the description if you just want to go to the tier list of every lane. But just before the video starts, I really want to show you guys something. There is this channel, if you guys didn't know already, Ignite Wild Rift. And I'm gonna repeat. Ignite Wild Rift. There is a link in the description, and oh my god, this guy makes the funniest Wild Rift videos. Just like his channel, the funny thing is he has such funny videos, but he also has videos about me, which I find so amazing. Like, look, he has Hell's Wild Rift saying out of context things, and it's such funny edits. Man, and all his other videos as well, all mid endings in Wild Rift. Like this video, for example. It's such a funny compilation of just, you know, when your mid laner ints or your mid laner carries. And guys, check him out. There is a link in the description. I do not want to spoil his real funny videos because you have to check it out yourself. Just do it. It's gonna be worth your time. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers as well. Check it out. Give his videos likes. Subscribe to him. He's like guaranteed you're gonna enjoy it. So let's now get into the tier list. And this is the Baron lane. And some stuff has changed, but not that much in the Baron lane. But let's talk about it. Gragas S+ tier still. I don't care what anyone tells me. I don't care what anyone in this whole world tells me. Gragas is S+ tier and strongest Baron laner in the game. You can play AP Gragas, you can play tank Gragas, you can play hybrid Gragas, and all of them are S+ tier. All of them. Because of the things that they provide. And I have a lot of Gragas videos where I prove that he's S+ tier, and he's fine in every lane. Same goes for Fiora, by the way, but she's not as busted as Gragas because she's not as tanky as Gragas, but her solo carry potential is incredible. By the way, Fiora video very soon where I prove it to you. Fiora is the type of champion who can just solo carry the game even though your entire team is just hard feeding the enemy. That's why Fiora is an S+ tier. There is really no other champion except for probably Riven. No, actually there are a few other champions. Riven, Darius, Irelia. But Fiora is the easiest one. She can absolutely solo carry games easily in the late game. Really, she's that strong. Camille, very solid Baron laner. Her ultimate provides so much value in the late game, just incredibly powerful. Riven, as I said, very underrated champion, and I'm gonna be making a Riven video very soon because someone on Instagram who actually wasn't able to claim his skin for the giveaway because he lives in America and he didn't have PayPal. I told him, dude, to compensate, you can request me a champion to play and I'll do it in the following weeks. So he requested me to play Riven. I'll do it up one soon. Renekton, very powerful. Darius and Irelia, incredible solo carry potential. And I want to talk about Malphite. Is it just me, or does Malphite really not feel that strong anymore? It's just, he doesn't feel that strong anymore to me. He's definitely solid. Let me just tell you, he's definitely solid, but compared to these champions, he just doesn't feel that strong anymore. Cannon is a bit too overhyped. He's not that strong. He's in the B tier, on top of the B tier, but not that strong. Akshan in the Baron lane, I need to make a video of that guy because yeah, we all know he kind of looks like me. It's kind of scary almost, but he's really strong. With his recent buffs, crit Akshan is actually very solid, especially against squishy comps. I'll make a video about that one to prove it to you. Wukong also got high up in the A tier because of his new changes to his first ability. It heals him up a lot in the lane as well now instead of only in the jungle, so he's very valuable in the Baron lane. I want to talk about champions like Singed and Nasus as well because you should not look over these champions, guys. In the right draft, these two champions can be absolute monsters. Both of them. Absolute late game monsters. However, you have to pick them in the right draft. I'm not going to explain to you what the right draft is because of course I have videos on them. Jax, oh, it's a disgusting champion. He's on the bottom of the B tier, but let me tell you, if played correctly, he can provide so much value to the team. Split push Jax, of course, and I'm going to make a video of him too. Do not worry, I'm working on it. I'm working on a lot of videos. They're all going to come, guys. Okay, onto the jungle list, and I did some changes to it. Kha'Zix, with the nerf, I really thought it was not going to be that significant, but you feel it. You could definitely feel the nerf, and in the early game, he's not going to be that strong anymore, and it just kind of hurts. Like, you're not going to be able to just dominate in the early game with that isolated damage, because it's not that much anymore. Like, as I said, he got hit pretty hard in the early game, which he's still S tier. Of course, he's still S tier, but not S plus tier anymore. Lee Sin did not get changed, and Lee Sin is just, the early game potential of this champion is so stupid. Just his ganking is through the roof. Just completely broken, to be honest. Camille is not that strong in the early game, but once you get to the late game, she's one of the strongest junglers in the game. However, Lee Sin counters Camille. Keep that in mind. You do not want to be picking Camille into Lee Sin. Of course, why? Because Lee Sin can kick Camille out of her Hextech ultimatum. Xin Chao is still very solid, but with his recent nerfs, he dropped from the S plus tier to the top of the S tier. Not the biggest nerfs, but his early game did get hit a little bit. Now, Rengar, I actually almost put Rengar in the S plus tier. But the thing about Rengar is it's a bit one-sided. He's an incredible assassin, but if you're unable to assassinate a target, then I don't want to say he's useless, but he lacks. He's gonna lack a lot, and that's kind of the whole point of Rengar, to assassinate. But if you are unable to assassinate because the enemy is ahead of the game, it's really hard to make a comeback on Rengar. The next champion is Wukong, very solid in the jungle. In my opinion, the strongest... one of the strongest full tank junglers. You know, compared to Xin Chao, he's not as good, but he provides a lot of CC. And when you go for the stone plate, I'm also working on a Wukong video, by the way. Just a very, very solid jungler to tank up damage. Pantheon, incredible solo carry potential. Nunu, which is the new champion, I feel like he's strong. I feel like he's very strong, but I feel like he's in the right spot. But the reason that he's still in the S tier, and he should probably actually be a little higher, is because of his first ability, the Smite. No one can outsmite a Nunu. And let me just tell you, when people get a little better at Nunu, because right now people are still, you know, not that good at Nunu, but when people are gonna get a little better, they are always gonna outsmite anyone. It's basically like Evelyn, right? When people got good at Evelyn, no one could outsmite Evelyn. And that's what made her S plus tier. And same goes with Nunu right now. No one can outsmite him. And I feel like he has S plus tier potential. But the only reason that I did not put him in the S plus tier is because he doesn't deal damage. Like, okay, he does deal damage, but he doesn't deal reliable damage. Like, if you look at any other champion over here, they all deal more damage than him. They literally all deal more damage than him. Riven Jungle is severely underrated. It's really, really powerful. Although I haven't played it, I've seen it, I've asked about it, and you know, I've witnessed it. It's strong. It's really, really strong. I've seen it in my ranked games as well. And the people that I asked that actually play it, they showed me how to play it, and it's good. Let me just tell you, it's really good. She has pretty good ganking potential, but the whole power comes in team fighting, guys. She's really, really strong at those. Okay, on to the mid lane tier list, and here you guys can see I put a lot of champions in the S plus tier. Now let me explain. Ziggs, he deals the most damage out of all of them. If you play him correctly, I have a million Ziggs videos, by the way. If you play him correctly, he's just completely broken. He's so powerful. Wait, I had something to say, by the way. I almost forgot. What was it? Oh, what I wanted to say is I don't have a Rengar gameplay video yet. If this video reaches 2,000 likes, I had to think a little there, because it's not gonna be easy to make a Rengar video. I'm gonna make a full crit jungle Rengar video. 2,000 likes, which is a lot, by the way. So if you guys can reach that, I will make that one happen within 2 or 3 weeks, because I do need time with it. I do need to play like a lot of games of it. Okay, let's now actually get into the mid lane. So Ziggs, big damage. Katarina, even after the nerfs, she has the incredible hard carry potential. It's the stupid champion that when she gets one kill in a team fight, she's gonna wipe everyone. That's Katarina for you guys right there. It's completely, utterly broken. Zed, also on top of the S tier, because did all the changes. They nerfed a lot of champions in the mid lane. They took away that 5 armor. You guys remember that nerf, right? And people just didn't pick up Zed too often there, but he was really strong. And then with the addition of Cyrilda's Grudge, he became even stronger. That's the item that basically made him like super duper good, especially in solo queue. If you're really good with positioning around the shadows of Set, he's really powerful. Twisted Faith, really strong as well. The roaming potential is incredible. Irelia, I want to say about Irelia, she's only S plus tier if you're really good at Irelia. It's a really hard champion. I actually tried playing Irelia a little bit too, and I completely inted my games because it's actually really hard to play. Hitting the stun is really hard. But if you get good at Irelia, she's S plus tier. Galio is only S plus tier when you pick him against mage assassins. Katarina, Diana, Akali, Evelynn, Fizz, these champions. When you pick him against these champions, he's S plus tier. Otherwise, he's probably on top of the A tier, or maybe on the back of the S tier. Akali is still very solid, not broken but solid. Diana very strong, Ahri very strong. Ahri very strong against those melee champions. Fizz is quite strong in the mid lane, not completely broken, but still it's Fizz, guys. Fizz is broken. And then we have Brand. I do think that Brand has S plus tier potential, but we're gonna have to see. Right now he feels like he's an S tier champion because he's incredibly broken if the enemy sticks together to each other. But when they understand how Brand works and they just maintain a bit of a distance, it's not gonna be that strong. We have Corki here, really good against those melee champions. Gragas, also good against assassins. Pantheon, 2 in the mid lane, really good. Full AP Nunu, by the way, in the mid lane, so you can actually roam around. It's not that strong because you're gonna get poked in your lane, but the roaming potential, the ganking potential is so amazing. So when you play him in the mid lane, it's really good. And guys, I know Aurelion Sol, I know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I still haven't played a game of Aurelion Sol. I am eventually gonna make a video of him, but just, man, I hate that champion so much. I just never want to play him, but you guys want to see him, so I'm working on a lot of champions right now. I will put him on my schedule. I will make a video of him, okay? But he's just not that good right now. Okay, on to the Dragon lane, and this lane got changed up a lot. But let me tell you what didn't change, which is Ezreal. Oh my god. This champion is so broken, man. It's just insane how much hard carry potential Ezreal has. It is absolutely through the roof how much damage he deals, and just the way that Ezreal works makes him so broken in the late game. It's insane. By the way, this tier list is missing Ashe for some reason, so Ashe would be on top of the C tier, maybe on the bottom of the B tier, somewhere around there. Okay, but in the S tier we have Varus, really strong poking. It's just a really solid champion in the game right now. Kai'Sa's always good. And then we have Vayne. Vayne in the S tier, and when you play Vayne, I actually really recommend you to play her with Enchanter supports, or something like a Thresh maybe. A Thresh could be good because when a Thresh actually pulls enemy into you, and when he hooks them, you can get a free kill with Vayne, because Vayne deals a lot of single target damage. So that's why she would be good with champions like those. Xayah really powerful. Corki is broken when the enemy has a Braum. I'm always gonna say that if the enemy picks Braum, you just pick Corki. That's kind of how it works. Lucian did take a hit from the nerfs, from the item nerfs, the Essence Reaver Solari nerf, and then also the Lucian nerfs, but he's still very solid. Senna, you only pick Senna with Nasus. Jinx, you only pick Jinx with Lulu. Draven, if you're a Draven 1-trick, he's here on the bottom of the S tier. If you're not a Draven 1-trick, he's on the bottom of the A tier. Not that good. Just if you're able to punish the enemies with early kills, you're gonna dominate the game. Ziggs APC, that's how you call it, APC, because it's ability power carry. Very solid, very underrated, because I never really see it. I've probably only seen it like 3 times in the previous patch. It's really strong. And then we have Akshan. I feel like he's not as strong in the Dragon lane as he is in the mid lane and the Dragon lane, mid lane and the Baron lane, but still very solid. And these champions, Orianna, by the way, I just feel like ability power champions should enter the Dragon lane. And then we have Seraphim too, actually, which I haven't put here. She would probably also be right there. I just really feel like people should try that out as well. I have made videos on it, like Ziggs, you know, but it's just still underrated. I'm telling you that it's really powerful, especially with that new item, Staff of Flowing Water. Jhin sucks. Jhin sucks. It's sad to see, but Jhin sucks. I hate to say it, but Jhin Sucks. Okay, my nose is itching so much. Okay, on to the support list. And yeah, Nami is just, she provides the most. She does provide the most damage wise in lane, healing wise, buffing wise, movement speed wise, CC wise. Just Nami is broken. Nami is pretty broken. And after Nami, we have Senna. And the thing that's so broken about Senna is you can genuinely solo carry the game even if your team sucks. that's what it is about Senna. That's why I like her in solo queue a lot. The funny thing is she's even better in team, you know, when you play with a team, she's even better there because she has really good synergizing abilities with teammates. But as I said, she has solo carry potential. And then Braum, I remember when I put Braum in the A tier even, I was so naive. This champion is still broken. If you play against champions who throw projectiles, Braum is just so broken. And bottom of the S plus tier, he definitely deserves it. Janna still on top of the S tier. Rakan on top of the S tier. So powerful. Just they do so well in the game. Lulu S tier, but you should only pick Lulu with heavy attack speed champions like Jinx, Vayne, no, not Tristana, maybe Kai'Sa, champions like that. And then we have Thresh. Thresh is on top of the A tier, almost in the S tier. I just feel like Thresh is a very high skill cap champion. If you actually know exactly how to use all of his abilities, you can get a lot of value out of him and do a lot with him. But if you suck at Thresh, you're gonna get punished real hard. Alistar and Leona, very good engaging supports, severely underrated, especially Alistar. He's really, really, really good actually, but you know, he's just way better than you think. He's just way better than you think. Nasus support, of course, with Senna. Really, really solid. You know, when you pick that Nasus in the Dragon Lane, go for ability power and tank. I made a few videos of that, by the way. You should check them out. It's really, really good. And Brand support. I don't know about Brand support. It doesn't feel that strong. He has an okay CC with his first ability, but he's really relying on damage. And that's why I feel like he's not going to be that strong, because he doesn't really help allies either. He just has damage. It's basically like any support, right? And I'm actually going to put him down even further because it's just not that good, honestly. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, that was it for the tier list video. I really hope you enjoyed it. We're going to see if we're going to have a Rengar video very soon. Check out Ignite Wild Rift. Please, guys, you have to check out that channel. Link in the description. And yeah, I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.